I have some great photos to show you.
Great.
Patti Edwards and Vicki McBride are taking a stroll down memory lane.
That's adorable.
Two lanes that look very different. Patti grew up in the small town of Piney, Wyoming. Vicki in the big city of Los Angeles, California.
I always have felt that I knew Vicki before I came here.
Patti is loyal to BYU. Vicki loves her Utes.
I always call her a sister from a former life for sure. Stop laughing.
But despite their differences, they have become best of friends.
Whenever I've been with Patti, it's been fun. We laugh hysterically sometimes about lots of things. The Uber guy, oh my gosh, that was the best, funniest story of one of our trips. Oh my God.
What year was this?
Their unlikely friendship began thanks to their husbands coaching football, a game Patti initially despised, but one Vicki was surrounded by.
My dad played at Penn for John Heisman, the Heisman Trophy guy, you know, so I grew up watching UCLA football.
The football game was not in my background at all. And so I hated it to begin with when LaVell started his career, and really hoped that it would go away, like maybe the measles, but it didn't, and I'm glad.
That's a great photo. I love it.
The two first met decades ago when Vicki attended a gathering of other coaches' wives from around the country.
All the coaches' wives asked me since you're at Utah, do you know Patti Edwards? And I said, no, I haven't met her yet. And they said, well, she's the grande dame of coaches' wives, you know. And I'm like, I know. And then I met her about 20, 30 minutes later. And I thought, I have just met the nicest person in America. So, and we've been friends ever since, and that was probably 33 years ago.
Oh, here's a picture of us. We really are blessed. We've been in a profession that is a stressful profession, and we love our husbands dearly, but we also love each other.
Despite that stressful profession, LaVell and Ron were also great friends, even when at times the rivalry got testy.
Yeah! Give me a kiss!
And when I see BYU and Utah, you know, most people don't think you can be friends.
They are so wrong, but that's because she's Patti Edwards.
I think both of us have had the ability to recognize, let the guys fight their battles on the football field. But relationships, good relationships, and people are what's important. And I think we saw that, didn't we?
Absolutely, and I think Ronnie and LaVell were excellent at stopping some of the nonsense that was going on for so many years, and made it better.
LaVell was 22-7 against Utah in his career, but his toughest test was against Coach Mack, who went 6-5 against his friend.
Ron beat LaVell more than any other coach he ever played.
In their final head-to-head, the Cougars gave LaVell a come-from-behind victory at Utah.
The 5, the 3, is he in there? Touchdown!
It had been a hard season. We'd had a lot of injuries, and we traveled all over the country. And at the end of the game, I was walking to get on the field with LaVell, and I saw Vicki with her red cape walking toward me, and she opened her arms and we hugged.
We were friends, and when I saw Patti, I was happy for LaVell. It was his last game, you know.
This is a good story.
Win or lose, Vicki and Patti could always find a reason to get together.
That's my little dog, Dinky. After every game we ever had, we always figured a time to have lunch the next week or the next 2 weeks, or and where shall we meet? Because we love lunch and we love to shop. We both love to shop. She's the best to go shopping with.
How about some pizza, pal?
Ron and LaVell's friendship is well known, both doing commercials together as well as a popular sports talk show. While Ron continues to work throughout the community, LaVell's passing 6 years ago was very difficult.
It was a terrible time for our family.
We're talking about, you know, laughing and fun and things, but we cried together. They were there at the funeral. They were there. You were there the whole time. If I needed anybody, Vicki McBride would be right there to help me, no matter what.
Maybe we ought to do this, huh?
I think so.
At age 90, Patti is still active. She loves her Cougars and attends as many home games as possible. At 82, Vicki rarely slows down and remains a loyal Ute. No matter their differences, their friendship is something they'll always treasure.
So as we're getting close to Thanksgiving, how thankful are you as we're sitting here and that you have such a great friend?
Just grateful. We always put little kernels of corn on our plate. And who you're thankful for. Take them off and put them on. Vicki McBride. A home, a family, you know.
Will you be doing the same thing on Thanksgiving, thinking of Patti?
Absolutely. Very thankful for friends, and Patti's been extraordinarily special in my life. Some people are just wonderful friends, and she just happens to be that person for me. I'll always be thankful for Patti. You know.
Squaw Peak up there.
Gosh, that is beautiful, right outside your door.
I know. Football brought us together, and maybe it's the glue, but it's not what's keeping us together. Mm-hmm. The thing that's keeping us together is respect and love. And what more can you ask for?
I'm Kathy Aiken for KSL.com.